Greetings everyone on the channel, and as you know, the cryptocurrency market is bullish right now. So now is the most favorable time to launch projects and listing tokens. So today we are going to discuss an exciting project called EYWA and its second season Airdrop, which offers great opportunities for earning. Last season, participants received not only nice bonuses, but also increased their investments dozens of times. Now you have a chance to repeat their success as long as the competition remains at an acceptable level. Let's find out what the EYWA project is, how to participate in Airdrop, and how to get the most out of it. So, EYWA is a single interchain liquidity market, and it solves two major problems of the DeFi market, namely liquidity fragmentation and insecure interchain communications. They have CrossCurve, which is an EYWA interchain trading and yield protocol designed to address fragmented liquidity. And using curve deep liquidity, the project helps both B2B and retail users get low slippage rates when trading individual assets and curve LP tokens. Let's take a look at the problems this project solves. And the first problem is fragmented liquidity. Simply put, in order for DeFi to have volume and levels of trading confidence comparable to traditional finance, they need to have sufficient crypto liquidity that can be easily, quickly, cheaply, and safely moved and exchanged. However, crypto assets in DeFi are highly fragmented across multiple Layer 1 and Layer 2 blockchains. Transferring large amounts of money between blockchains is inefficient, slow, inconvenient, and also not entirely secure. Current market solutions, while simplifying transactions, exacerbate the problem of liquidity fragmentation, as there is still no single cross-chain liquidity hub for all chains. This is where EYWA's CrossCurve comes to the rescue, which solves this problem by creating a single hub chain in which the assets of all blockchains are combined into a single mega liquidity pool. By doing so, it eliminates fragmentation, increases asset availability, and dramatically improves liquidity utilization. The second problem is the vulnerability of the breach. Currently, most cross-chain breachers use their own messaging protocols to control the security of user assets. However, such breachers are far from ideal in terms of decentralization and are often vulnerable to the risk associated with centralized management. And to date, there are no fully decentralized breachers, leaving the entire ecosystem vulnerable to so-called black swan events. Well, but that's only part of the current problems in the market that this project is addressing. Now let's explore the EYWA project itself in more detail. And let's start with the sponsors and partners. And here, the EYWA project has won a seed round of $7 million from such companies as Fanbushy Capital, GBV Capital, Marshland Capital, Big Brain Holdings, and others. And the lead investor is the founder of Curve Finance, Michael Yegorov. In general, as you can see, there is nothing wrong with the funding for this project. But what makes EYWA different from other platforms? And the first feature of the project is capital efficiency and low slippages. And here CrossCurve's unique architecture significantly improves liquidity utilization efficiency by providing low slippages in interchain exchanges, even for large transactions. This efficiency means that CrossCurve requires significantly less liquidity than its competitors to achieve these low slippages. The next feature is cross-chain listings. CrossCurve gives Web3 projects access to the largest liquidity pools in the market, allowing them to create cross-chain pools. And here projects can list their tokens in any chain against CRV USD, stablecoins WBTC, WETH, and Curve LP tokens, with the ability to trade in all chains simultaneously against any asset. By doing so, it significantly reduces the cost of raising liquidity. And one more feature of the project is their sustainable incentive system for liquidity providers. It consists of a combination of incentives from Curve, Convex, and CrossCurve, allowing liquidity providers to achieve higher returns on their Curve LP tokens by supplying them to CrossCurve pools. And for example, EYWA's TVL is currently only $13 million, but it already has slippage over market leaders like Stargate and Jumper. And as another example, all users of the Units blockchain will now be able to exchange liquid assets such as USDT, USDC, WBTC, and WETH between the Units blockchain and 12 other EVM networks, with the highest level of security and minimal slippage. So, I think you have realized that the EYWA project is really promising and beneficial. Now let me tell you about how to get their tokens via Airdrop. Season 2 of the EYWA Airdrop program is currently active. The gist of Airdrop is that you have to provide liquidity, then get EYWA tokens and then exchange them one by one for an EYWA token on TGE. And as for the TGE, the date for it has already been announced and it will take place on December 5th. And listings on exchanges are scheduled within 14 days of the TGE. Also, the token has no lockups and EYWA has a 90-day vesting period. You can withdraw early, but some tokens are returned to the DAO fund to prevent price dumping. And all this is backed up by the fact that they passed the audit from MixBytes with all critical errors, and even after surpassing the $13 million mark, the APR remains impressive between 50% and 100% depending on the chosen pool. As for the utility of the EYWA token, it is an EYWA and CrossCurve management token that provide access to the EYWA DAO. Also, this token will be used for voting and platform management, direct issuances, and fees distribution. You can read more about how all the utilities of the token work in their white paper, the link to which I will leave in the description. Now let's get to the plans for their public sale. And here the community round starts on November 25th and will consist of 2 stages of the Alpha Mind platform. The first round is for whitelisted participants and the second round is for those who applied through Alpha Mind. And in order to get the whitelist, you need to be an NFT EYWA owner. And also the whitelist includes all participants of the first season of Airdrop. Also participants who scored 250 points or more in the second season of Airdrop. A spot on the whitelist also goes to owners of VECRV or liquid wrappers of CRV from Convex, StakeDAO, and Yearn, and holders of the Llamas NFT collection. EYWA's community round, this is the only way to get EYWA tokens before its listing, so they made it as accessible as possible to all users who have been supporting the project for a long time. So I recommend you to subscribe to their social media to follow the project's development and keep up to date with all the news. One example of recent news is that on their joint stream with Ton and Curve, they announced a partnership with the Ton Foundation. And as part of that partnership, the Ton Foundation and EYWA will provide $500,000 to incentivize the provision of liquidity in the interchain pool and improve interchain swaps with Ton. Also, the plan is to integrate Ton into CrossCurve in the first quarter of 2025. There are also plans to launch the EYWA DAO and add many new incentives to the EYWA DAO in the near future. Anyway, subscribe to them and stay up to date on all the developments. Let me remind you that TGE will take place on December 5th and the community around stage will start soon. And participation in Airdrop is the last chance to get the token before its official listing. And participants of the second season of Airdrop who have at least 250 points and owners of EYWA NFT are automatically included in the community round whitelist. I will leave all the necessary links in the description. But remember that my video is only for informational purposes and is not a call to any action. Well, that's all. Bye.